What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse as we continue our journey through Daredevil Born Again. And Nikki, we're finally close. Is it possible we get Daredevil this episode?
I have no idea.
Starting now. Will he be born again?
In some ways, you can argue he already has been.
Good. Oh, Muse. Oh, it's the Muse episode! Oh yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Provocative murals have been popping up all around the city.
Sometimes.
So provocative.
I want to see my Theo.
Oh, are we getting more Angela?
Just for a moment.
Man, the Power Rangers have had it rough.
Been a rough couple years.
Yeah.
You can do better.
I sent back to Luca to tell him to pay Victor one.
See? DeLuca.
Confront this man?
Yes. I did tell him how I felt about you. Let me out!
Honestly, Adam, that one's on you.
That are actually hurting the civilians of New York City, and people like
That is, yes, that is true.
True.
Crazy that is. Like, where do you learn that? Kind of looks like a swordsman. Swordsman? If
Whoa!
you're doing a good work because our cops,
The Swordsman?
they don't really do much, so.
Wait, I don't know what that is.
From Hawkeye.
Oh!
Wait, is he gonna be in this episode too?
That's wild.
Are we getting back-to-back major cameos? Look at this, he's some kind of swordsman. What should we call him?
The swordsman?
Swords guy?
Wait, is he Zorro?
No, he's swordsman. Oh! Interesting. That's new, with the eyes. Oh, they're doing the thing? Are they doing the thing?
What's the thing? Do I want to know?
Nope.
Thou didst.
Oh!
Do thou make us by his intercession steadfast in the pursuit of justice.
He's also revisiting
Confident.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
Oh. Not again. Please.
Christ our Lord.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Amen.
I have an insane theory about Foggy's death, which I told you earlier, but I don't know if I'm ready to make a video on it yet.
Stopped a few times over the years, but I always end up coming back to it.
So
That's also comic accurate.
the Gracie Mansion, and then the Children's Art Fund benefits at 7.
No more kids. No more kids.
Doubt that's an option. Just so you know, you have an.
I mean, I don't blame him. I'd probably be annoyed too.
There he is.
Oh.
Mr.
This guy only owns one tracksuit.
You go to a bank and get taken hostage?
All right, yeah, that. Sure.
And you come back happier?
You've got 5 minutes.
Look at all these books. You haven't read a single one of them, have you?
Is this about...
Is that how we're gonna do this? No foreplay?
Ugh, I'm late.
Ugh.
Maybe?
Vigilantes.
Oh.
The mask.
Interesting.
Cool.
Wow, that's so coincidental.
For that 1.8 up your ass.
Interesting. I can't. There's not enough room.
Oh my god.
He's gonna beat the shit out of him.
Strip away our identity and allow us to act like animals.
Those are good premises.
100%.
Don't you?
With animals.
Vigilante.
Yeah.
You're out of the game, old man.
So do people remember he represented Spider-Man since no one remembers Peter Parker?
I've been thinking.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Frank Castle?
Maybe not him. He doesn't even wear a mask.
Yeah.
No, it's like, that's a solid idea.
I mean, look,
that guy needs help.
It would be fascinating.
Your time's up.
Also, this guy's a moron.
Where is he?
What did...
Don't be weird. I'm not gonna stalk your clients.
Of course.
I don't think he can make any promises about the weird one.
Yeah. I loved that
That was amazing.
I love that so much because it's everything I love about this show.
Yeah.
It's that duality of both man and men. Because it's showing, again, it's putting us on the same linear path. Oh, Tony Dalton, he is in this episode! The Swordsman!
Oh!
Whoa, what? Well, I guess Eldon's in the episode because...
The flashback?
The flashback. Or is he? Maybe he's gonna be a ghost. Maybe he's gonna be a ghost. So many people. I hope he's not a ghost.
Yeah, that'd be kind of lame.
It would also be kind of lame if you're just like, if he is, by the weirdest of scenarios, if he is still alive and they're faking his death, I would imagine that would be like the stinger at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Man, there's just in that cold open alone, there is so much to unpack.
Yes.
It's crazy. Because it's like just when they're like starting to come back into their old habits, you have these challenges to their old life coming in. Like, I love that so much. There's so much to unpack there. Love that piece. I believe David Mack, a really, really talented comic book artist, did all of the Muse art.
Ah.
Call me Johnny. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Right. The mural. I got bad news and worse news, Mr. Mayor. This power washer, because I don't want to...
This is... Muse has done this in the comics.
Made with this epoxy, so I had to do a chemical analysis. So then I had to get this special solvent.
Oh, God.
The worst news.
Oh, right. It's blood. The mural. It's made out of human blood.
Yeah.
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 Got Gallo in there now.
Oof, we're really doing Muse.
Greedy, Gofflin, and McKagan.
Oh, I have. And I approve.
Who?
The Ayala girl.
Aww.
Hey. It's good to see you.
Did they change her name?
Yeah. I was hoping to talk to Mr. Murdock.
Of course, yeah.
Or she just doesn't know her actual name.
Okay.
Oh, you mean,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
doesn't...
Oh. I'm getting 99. 104 if you factor in the curve.
Nice.
Also extremely smart in the comics, too.
Therapy talk. Was I doing that?
Straight up.
Kinda hate it, too.
All those kidnappings were all close to the old...
Is that a shot at Heather?
Shots fired!
But something like this, that's for the police.
The police killed my uncle.
Hmm.
Attorney at law, big fancy office, here to help the little guy.
I like her already.
Don't rely on anyone to do what you can do for yourself.
Oh.
He was right.
Shit.
I think it's what you were speculating.
Yeah, I mean, it's White Tiger time.
He mixes blood into the paint and then
Yep.
gathered at least 5 unique DNA profiles for each mural and
Oh, God.
I just love how they're not holding back with Muse.
Yay.
God, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to switch up the protocols.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we're starting to see him inch closer. What we know might be coming. Oh my god, no they're not.
Oh.
Are you Muse?
Oh.
Oh my god, this is actually from the comics. This happened in the comics.
Oh, God.
To his bill.
Victor.
What?
He's so happy. Oh, there he is!
Oh my, wow. Oh my God.
This obsession you have with vigilantes, it's just not gonna work.
Jacques Duquesne.
I'm told. And it's Mr. Mayor to you.
Why don't we be honest with each other?
Oh, so he's still a little...
I'd like nothing more.
Still a little dirty.
For a couple of years, anyway. But the people in this room still decide who gets to eat.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Beside of that.
She's really trying to strong arm the freaking Kingpin.
Exquisite tonight, if you would.
All right.
No. It's a warning.
Oh.
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 Ah, man.
But it seems my suits aren't fitting like they were.
Oh, he's getting bigger. He's becoming Kingpin.
What's up?
What a weird interaction.
How many?
Upwards of 60, so they say.
That's light.
He paints with his victim's blood.
It's kind of his thing.
This one go.
Just let the police do their jobs.
Then why would you even tell him?
Yeah. I mean, he said he wants him to hear it from him.
That's fair, but like...
It's not really... It's not gonna end the way he's hoping.
No.
Something you need to see.
Oh, God.
Interesting. Interesting reaction by Vanessa there.
These came straight from the...
Oh!
Man's obviously mocking the police.
Okay. It's weird because in the comics he used cops to do that. Like he left the dismembered bodies, police officers.
Cause baby, I don't feel safe out here.
This is ridiculous.
Based.
A task force.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, pal.
In the barrel. Yes.
Oh my God, dirty cops.
Gang. I prefer motivated individuals. Crimes. This task force will have special powers and privileges.
Oh my God.
And no body cameras.
Oh.
Like I said, I care about the city.
His own personal attack dogs. Holy shit.
That's what I call an abuse of power.
This city is in a crisis.
And they even have their own clubhouse.
Made detective in only 3 years. That's quite impressive. Yet here you are in New York.
He's also a character from the comics.
Oh.
Man, there's a lot less of them.
Yes. Consider yourself founding members of my anti-vigilante task force.
Ah.
Oh, there it goes. Holy shit. This is insane.
I mean, isn't it what you expected?
Not my city. Oh. Really big time. Oh my God. Okay, so she's filling in the blind spot role from the comics. Oh. So in the comics, Daredevil had a protege called Blind Spot, who was also involved in the Muse stuff, and she's kind of filling that role in.
Call from Ayala, home. Answer or decline. Call from...
Oh!
Fine. What's going on?
It's Angela. She still hasn't come home. That's not like her.
Oh. Here comes the music.
Hello?
Oh, man.
Like, nope. Yeah, let's go! Fucking Daredevil time! About time! Let's go!
What? Wait, what?
He's flopping around.
I'm just
Whoa!
not.
He's back!
I'm just not used to that.
I've missed him so much. It's weird. I kind of miss Muse talking because Muse talked in the comics. And he has a very dark sense of humor.
So wait, he's always supposed to talk. This is new.
He might talk. We just never had a chance for him to interact with anyone yet. But like with those girls in the comics, he definitely spoke to them.
Okay.
And it was kind of creepy.
I can imagine so.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh my, oh god.
Yeah, that's how he exsanguinates his victims. He hangs them. One thing I really love about the costume choice is that his costume is made of canvas.
Yeah.
Which is really inspired. Oh, come on, just a little exsanguination.
It's not funny.
It's a little funny.
Oh god, oh god.
Okay, this is not funny.
Would like for me to let you go.
Thank you.
Don't think him that yet.
Oh, wow, he's got one of them big keys.
That's a difficult thing for me to do.
Oh man.
Great equalizer.
Oh, he's giving him the axe. That's badass. And now we kind of know why he subconsciously wants to get himself plumper.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be big. Because he wants to feel like a big man. That's really interesting. This is kind of gross, though. Like, hello? Oh! Oh, yeah! Interesting, okay, so Muse doesn't have his powers. It doesn't appear.
Oh.
Ooh! Holy shit, just launching him across the goddamn room.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
With a backhand? That's crazy. Oh, we're back. We're so back. Oh! Wow, I love this.
Oh, that was a
what
great
a shot. Wow. What a fight scene.
Oh! Oh, oh god.
Oh!
Ow. Oh god.
Oh, shit, man. Whoa, the baton toss. I'm sorry, the comic geek in me is freaking out right now.
Lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit.
Oh. He's still alive after that? Oh, God.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's that music. It's that, like, come to Jesus moment, but the worst way possible. And he's gone.
I'm here. Yeah. I'm here.
He's back. He's born again. Yeah, I'm here too.
He's literally back.
We did it. Wow.
Who's
wow,
we?
wow, wow. Me and him. Me and Matt. We did it together.
Oh, okay.
I'm his new protege.
Oh, so you're blind spot.
No. Definitely don't want to be blind spot.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a guy. I'm his new foggy.
Aw, you can't replace Foggy.
Fine, whatever. This is the best episode so far, and it's not even close.
It's amazing. I'm just trying to recover a little bit.
I don't care. Because this is amazing. This was amazing. This is everything I love about the original series.
Mm-hmm.
It feels fresh. It feels new. It feels like a love letter to certain comic book storylines. There's so much put into this. It's such a dense episode. For
Oh, yeah.
An episode that is on the shorter side compared to some of the other ones. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it was chock full of so much stuff. And a lot of it was, again, the parallel storylines between the two of them and showing how they're kind of dealing with these choices they made, but being uncomfortable with them, and all of it just coming to a freaking crescendo.
Yes, this feels like the end of a second act. And this is the episode that delivers on the whole premise of the series, which is Matt and Fisk trying to be on these dual paths, creating new lives for themselves, trying to do things differently, but realizing they would much rather do things the way they were doing them.
And I love that you mentioned that this feels like the end of a second act, because you really, at least so far, can take the 6 episodes we've gotten so far and truly categorize them into Act 1 and 2. Because Act 1, at least for Matt, was him hanging up the suit, trying to let the law take things let the law handle everything. And that comes to a screeching end with Hector's death. And that even though he technically did the right thing, it still failed him in the end. And this is him re-embracing that and going back to that, knowing that he has to go down a different path if he wants something different to happen.
Yeah, it's really powerful stuff, because this whole episode plays with the idea of masks. And that, again, it's kind of like a conundrum that's asked in comic books over and over again through the years. It's, are masks something that hide the true self, or are masks something that empowers the true self? And it's really fun how they play with that in this series, especially because Fisk obviously doesn't wear a mask, but the Kingpin persona is his mask. But I think the theory that the show is going with is that both Daredevil and Kingpin are deep down the true versions of these people.
So it's kind of like the Batman stuff in another roundabout way.
Yeah, but that can be argued different ways depending. But I always thought that Kingpin and Daredevil were always the true versions of these characters, and that Matt Murdock, lawyer, and Wilson Fisk, mayor, were the masks that they put on, and now they're kind of bleeding both of those lives together again. And it's going to be really interesting to see, because Fisk made a huge power play in this episode, and one that I'm sure will have significant ramifications. And I think we could all kind of realize what the hell were on those vests that he threw to these guys, and it's not going to be anything good.
No, but that's what I also think is so exciting. And this is honestly what happened after the episode where Hector died as well, to where we kind of have reached this crescendo, kind of this end point, and these, maybe not end point, the turning points more so. And we can, I mean, you're better at me at making the guesses for what'll happen, is I can think about all the possibilities, but I still don't know for sure what'll happen. We just know in broad strokes what directions these characters are going towards.
Yeah, and it's really interesting, right? Because he hands them these vests, and he says, they wear masks, but we're going to show them our true face. And there's something really powerful. Again, this episode is super dense, and there's so much to talk about and discuss in terms of the dialogue.
Yeah.
And there's so much intentionality in everything in this episode. If you go back, even if we analyze the art in this episode, there's a lot of foreshadowing, because there's a lot of Punisher skulls in this episode. And that symbol especially is hugely important to the story that this season is trying to tell. And I think we're now getting to that big overall theme of the season, which is masks. And it's that Matt and Wilson were trying to put on new masks for themselves. But they both had to take their masks off by putting masks back on. And there's something really, really interesting about diving into both these characters and seeing literally. And while the old series played a lot with like camera transitions between the two of them doing the same exact thing, this whole episode is one giant baton toss between both characters.
Yeah, and that's what I think makes it so interesting that they had this air subsequently after the last one. Firstly, it felt so weird already having Fisk back, even though it was only for one episode, because it really felt like a jumping off point. And just kind of seeing that comparison, the going back and forth, which, like you said, we're used to. But there was a lot of intentionality with it. And again, even though it's kind of the stuff that makes sense for their characters, it's just always in such an interesting dynamic with how they present it and the way that they have kind of these back and forth, these comparisons.
Yeah, it's just, again, the character work from Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio in a show that is 7 or 8 years removed from the last time we saw these characters together on screen, playing characters that they've played for over a decade now, is so impressive that we're now realizing new layers to these characters, showing different shades of them. Just the performances are insane. The primal nature that they both presented in Matt and Kingpin in this episode were so powerful to watch. And I can't praise their performances enough. But another thing that's really impressive is the Muse of it all. I love how they touched on a lot of the important stuff from the comics without going too much into it, because he seemed like a 1-episode villain with just how compacted this season was. It's so dense. So I feel like he will be back in season 2. I feel like that's pretty evident. Or maybe he'll come back later in the season, but I think there's just too much to do.
But that's what I'm saying is so good, is the fact that the way that they're kind of playing with all these surprises and the cliffhangers with all these is that, like you said, even though we can make kind of broader predictions, there is a lot of still unpredictability with how they're going to resolve a lot of these characters.
Yes. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. If you want to check out our other Daredevil reactions, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.